Roseman.
Good morning. Thank you so much for all that you're doing to address this tough issue of tick-borne illness. I'm here today to share my family's personal story of my son's alpha-gal diagnosis, and also as a supporter of Tick-Borne Diseases United. As Grant shared yesterday, he was 8 years old when he received his diagnosis. About a year before his diagnosis, he had a couple of random outbreaks of hives. We could never pinpoint what was wrong. But the 2 weeks leading up to his diagnosis, the first thing that happened was he woke up at 1 in the morning covered in hives, and those hives stayed on him for over a week. The fourth reaction was his throat started to feel like it was closing off. We were referred to the local allergist in our town, and fortunately for us, she knew about alpha-gal. We did the test. He was indeed positive. I'll never forget sitting in her office that day and asking her, do you have a flyer or handout or something that I could have to learn more about this? And she looked at me and she said, no, I don't, just Google. As a mother, that was terrifying. I went home and I began to do all the research that I could to keep my son safe. I would find something that, oh, he probably shouldn't have this, and I would call her office and say, should he have this? No, he shouldn't. At that point, we made the decision to interview a new doctor a few hours away from our town. Grant was the first patient at St. Louis Children's Hospital with alpha-gal, and we now have a doctor that we totally trust and that is supportive of us. There is so much training that needs to happen in the medical profession for doctors to have handouts, for them to know and understand. The first doctor we saw, she knew when she asked what did he eat and when did he eat it, she was able to quickly piece together that it was indeed alpha-gal. As your committee spoke yesterday about how hard it is to receive care, it's even harder sometimes for alpha-gal and the lesser known tick diseases because the medical professionals don't even know about these. We've had to educate so many people as a family what alpha-gal is all about since my son's diagnosis. Our family's complete diet changed to accommodate our son's allergy. When he first got this, he would have me double and triple check labels. He was scared. He knew I'd checked them at the store, but companies constantly change ingredients. Food labeling for us would also be such an important thing. There were a few mistakes, but we have now controlled his allergy through diet. It's become our normal way of life. We pray for the day that there are more answers concerning this terrible allergy. And I just, again, want to thank you all for all the hard work that you're doing. And I really enjoyed hearing what you had to share yesterday, and I look forward to your report that will go before Congress. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Kenneth Kozak.